Okay, hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I figured since I realized a couple weeks ago that I had reached about 800 videos and I was like, holy crap, 800 videos. Okay, so someone had asked me 3 or 4 months ago, it was a guy, and he had asked me to do a collection storage tour or whatever. And that has been on my mind like for the last 3 months. And I was like, you know, you should do that because I haven't done one in a super long time and my collection has changed a bunch. So when I did that other video, Angie actually brought it to my attention and I was like, you know what? Like after I did that video and looked back at the footage, I was like, oh my God, like I need to get in there and I need to do something like ASAP, you know? And so I've spent probably the last 3 or 4 days completely like reorganizing, getting rid of some stuff. I decluttered. I still have more to declutter, not just wax, but other things that I keep in this room, because this is not just a wax room. This is like where I keep like my daughter's papers, where I keep art supplies, my little bit of art supplies that I have left. I used to be a scrapbooker. I don't really do that anymore, but I do keep like basic things on hand that, you know, come in useful, like if we need to do crafts or whatever. I keep some office supplies in here, printer paper, you know, that kind of stuff. So books, I have a bookshelf, but I am thinking of maybe like moving the book somewhere else and getting rid of the bookshelf. I don't know. There's still some things I want to do in here, but this is pretty much it. So let me scan around the room and show you what exactly happened. I also did a deep clean, like I hit the baseboards, washed kind of down the walls, did a good vacuum. I didn't really need to use the steam cleaner in here because the carpet's pretty like solid. It's not, you know, nothing major has happened in here. But at some point I probably will come in and steam clean, but just not today or anytime soon. We have a lot going on. Like my daughter's graduation is next week and we have a lot of events happening next week. So today is Friday and so I have a little bit of time before things start getting kind of crazy. So here is the desk area, which you saw before, which was completely covered in stuff. Now it's still like we still have some stuff going on here, and I'll get to that because we're going to go in depth of everything. Like I'm going to actually pull things out and we're going to go through it together so you can see my entire collection. But so this still, like the pink bin there and the smell pretty bin and the bin below it are going to go somewhere. I'm not 100% sure yet. So let's go ahead and spin around so you can see my cat's shadow there. Well, her name isn't Shadow, but you can see her shadow. Her name's Tinky. And so you can see the carpet is completely clear. Now, if you remember before, I had a mess ton of boxes. I had too many hauls coming in and nothing to do with them. Like I didn't have a designated space to put them. So over here, so this area right here, the Alpha unit from the Container Store holds my office supplies and things that I used to have in the closet. So I'll show you what I did in the closet because I wanted to make the closet more functional. It wasn't really functioning the way that I wanted it to. So here is my, this table. Actually, this is a funny story. My husband and I built this table. Sorry, my camera's not good at like panning up and down. So I had a table that I was gonna get from my sister-in-law. She had these tall tables. She owned an art studio. And for some reason or another, we were going to buy one from her, and then it didn't end up happening. Someone else ended up buying it from her, which is no big deal. I don't really know what happened there, but she had these really tall tables, and I thought, oh, those are really cool because they're so tall. Like, I just love them. So we went ahead and we went to Loaves or Home Depot at the time and bought all the supplies, and we just built one ourselves. So it kind of has like a little bit of, what's the word? It's got like a story behind it, so I like it for that reason, and we've had it for a while. You can see I painted my nails one time and right there on that little spot, and I got some nail polish remover, so that's why the stain is missing from that area, which was my fault because I had spent time staining this thing, so at some point I'm probably gonna have to restain it. So there's my bin of wax that we're gonna go into, and then down here I have two kind of random boxes. Let's turn around. So then here's my bookshelf, and in that brown bin in the second one up is random wax. So I found a lot of random wax. So this is just a bookshelf, and then I found some Lush soaps in not the Lush tin in front, but the one in back. I had some, yeah, I found some Lush soaps that I had been looking for, so gotta love that. Also over here, I thought I would show you this art that I have from, I got it off of Etsy. It's really cool. I loved it when I saw it. It's kind of this guy who does, what does he call it? Tree trunk art or something? I don't know. I liked it. I thought it looked good in this room. Okay, so let's go ahead and look in the closet here. Now this is not perfectly lined up the way I want it to. I have plans of taking that all out and putting it on the desk so we can go through it together, but I didn't want to get it all straightened until I got into it. So these are my Alpha shelves, and here I have my Sassy Girl aroma bags, my VCS. We'll go through all of that, but I just wanted to show you how I had it set up. I got the 2 bins from, actually I have more of those bins, but I got bins from Marshall's, and then I have my Scoopables over there on the left. You can see in the little, right there. Okay, so let's see, which way do we want to go? Let's go this way. So this is pretty much the same. I just kind of moved some things around, and sorry, my camera is super, like, I need to put some like WD-40 on it because it's real shaky. So we're just going to try to move as smoothly as possible. So that's all stuff we're going to go through. That didn't change too much. Okay. So let's keep going around here. So what I did is I had these bins. I pulled a lot of bins from other rooms. And so what I have here is Empire Alchemy, and then below is Satin Susie. So what I did is I had these bins from the Container Store. They're called Acro, A-K-R-O bins, and you can put like a little business card in front of them. I didn't even realize that until I got like working with them. So then what happened is I cleared this shelf here. Let's move over a little bit. So I cleared this shelf because what the problem is when you have built-ins like this that go this away, like that in there, if you have stuff like right where this is, you can't pull things out, you know, like this thing would be blocking it. So I can move that real easy to get into my space. So the basket is from Golden Mola Waxes. And then let's just kind of move you in a little bit. So this first shelf, I took all of the office supplies I had and art supplies because I was like, you know, I can better utilize this for bins. So we'll go through each bin. So all those bins, the pink and like the dark pink and light pink, or rose and pink, I guess would be better to call it, is all things that I have just a little bit of. And then the gold basket, which was gifted to me by Ramona. Thank you so much, Ramona. I'm loving those gold baskets. I'm thinking about going to get some more, but I'm good on bins. One thing I realized is I have too many bins. I don't like storing my wax, I figured out, in plastic with a lid on top because I feel like that sucks in the scent for some reason. I don't know how to quite explain it, but anything that has a lid, I don't want to do it. So that is the first shelf. And then the second shelf, I got these blue bins from the, was it Family Dollar or Family Dollar? I don't know. They were like $2. I don't know if I'd get them again. They're not very sturdy, but they do the job for what they need to do. Back in the corner there, which I will pull out for you guys to see, is some Semo wax, which I have in another Acro bin. Let's move down. See if I can. So now I do have some bins here that do have a lid, but they are pretty much open air. So these 2 bins here, so the right one is, I think it's Rose Girls, and then the left is VCS Shapes. So I did Rose Girls Chunk Muffins in the right, VCS Shapes in the left. Okay, let's go, which way? Okay, wait, let me turn you around really quick before I move down a little bit further. So here, okay, here. So this is another Acro bin that I have for Super Tarts. This was just some kind of like my leftovers that didn't fit in the other bin that I just showed you. My Super Tarts collection has come way down. Like I had a ton of Super Tarts before, and I've kind of melted through quite a bit, so that's gotten better. This down here, let me show you really fast. So I did clean this area up a little bit. I still have my camera bag there with my bill box down there. That's usually where I've kept it, but I wanted to be able to get into these. So these plastic bins actually pull out. If you have kids or you have like a lot of papers that you need to deal with, this is a great little setup here. I have, let's see, the first one has like cardstock. The second one has like all my daughter's pictures from like every year of school. The third one has all of her like dance competition pamphlets and CDs that we bought. Like you can buy CDs of like your kids' routine or whatever. I have that. And then down below I have like grade reports or awards that my daughter has got. And then, but you could do things like bills, you could do things like important house papers, taxes, all kinds of things. So I really love this bin, and I wanted it to be accessible, and it wasn't before. I had junk like kind of sitting up against it. Now I can easily pull what I need out and get to it. So also I did clean up like kind of the USPS boxes. I don't want to keep USPS boxes in my house all the time, but I do like having them ready to go if I need them for some sort of reason, like if I end up destashing or I want to sell something. That's always helpful. So let's move back and we'll look at this lower bin here. Okay, so this is what you see when you open the closet, which you can see I do have room space on the carpet here now to put those boxes if I want to, just to get them out of the way if I want to, but this makes the area super accessible so I can get in these drawers now. And I will say after doing this too, I'm just gonna put this out there, that this collection I do not recommend anyone acquiring. I feel like this is way too big of a collection to have. Now I do enjoy my wax, I enjoy having different scents and whatnot, but the biggest issue that I kept running into is I have a lot of mini melters, I have a lot of potion packs, and I have a lot of big bags of things, like the VCS, like deluxe blossom bags. Nobody needs more than 8 ounces of wax at a time. At least that's the way I feel. If you are like one of those that likes to do a lot of pre-orders or have more than 8 ounces of a scent you really love, I totally get it. Like there are some scents that I don't mind having big bags of, but I would buy things that I had never smelt before in like the $10 bags or whatever, and that was dumb. So anyways, this is the storage unit I have that we will go through. And then so the top here, sorry about the shakiness of the camera again, like the the noise. So here I decided to put, I have just a couple of Tiffany heart jars, and then I have another bin from Golden Willow Wax, or Waxes. And then over here I have another one of those acro bins, and I have a little bathing garden card in there, which I really love. Okay, so let's see. Let's go back in for just a minute. Just bring you down. Okay, so we will get into this area here, but let me try to squeeze in. Okay, so down here I have a box of, this is stuff I acquired from like Bathing Garden D-stashes probably like a year ago, and I like to keep my D-stash stuff that I've purchased separate from the stuff that I've actually paid for. I don't know why. It's some weird thing I have. I don't know. Okay. And then this other pink bin here we will get into in a minute. And then this bag in the corner, I think I said this in my last video, but I'll just point it out since it looks kind of messy back there. That's all of my empties for the year. I'm going to go ahead and do the year-end empties like Canada Kim does. So that's why that's back there and looks a little messy. Okay, this top bin here, I don't know why I've been keeping this because my Lush collection is in a completely different room. But I do have some Witch Baby and some Lush things in this bin. So I guess I'm just keeping them here until I use them or whatever. I don't know. So I just put them in a little bin and made them look nice. It is sitting on a Container Store Alpha, what is this called? A drawer unit? A drawer or something? Anyways, it has 3 drawers, and we'll get into those in just a minute. So I'm going to go ahead and move the camera down. We're going to start at the bottom, and then we're going to move our way up and then into the sides, and then we'll get into that other storage unit. It sounds like a lot. Holy crap. Okay. All right, so this is the very bottom drawer of my storage unit, and this holds almost all Rose Girls, I believe. This is mini melters, special edition things. So we have a bag of Peeps Cake, some Olive Branch, some Singing in the Rain, which is like a really nice laundry blend. And this thing goes deep. This is Peppermint American Cream Frosted Cupcakes. I did get through quite a bit of that. I have Sweet Lemon Confection, Dunk My Donut Waffle Cone Sugar Cookie. I have Raspberry Cream, which some of these I'm kind of like, what were you thinking when you purchased these? Like, what are you going to mix them with? Raspberry sauce. Absolute Coffee, which I really need to blend with this. Like, I think I might have 2 bags of this. I really me to start blending. I thought, oh, okay, Dunk My Donut. I do really like Dunk My Donut. I have just a little bit of Monster Cookie Fluff Puffs. However, I do think I did get multiple bags of that. Just like 2, though. Nothing like major. Peppermint Coconut Mallow Peeps Cake. Also, I have a Rose Girls pre-order coming today, so I'm just like, where am I going to put it? Espresso Dunk My Donut Cup of Cake Noel. Lemon Poppy Seed Cake. Strawberry Fruity Pebbles. Rain, which is a great blender. You can mix a lot of things with Rain. 29 Olive Street, which is olive branch, and 29 High Street, which is like the Lush, supposed to smell like a Lush store type of thing. It Was a Good Day, which is summer sorbet, Sicilian lemon cookies, and angel fluff salad. I think this one smells really good. This one I got in the last pre-order, I think. Or maybe her like, oh, that smells good. It's like her, maybe her ready to ship sale, or she had like a kind of a one that was just kind of not really planned or something. I don't remember. Lavender Clean Cotton and Decadent Vanilla. I have just plain peach, which I don't know what I'm going to do with this. I got the peach because I love Sandra D. And I was trying to see if that was, I thought that was a cat hair, but it's a mark. I love Sandra D, but I'm kind of sick of Sandra D because I had such a big quantity of it. Chocolate Raspberry Truffle. You see what I mean? I mean, I'm still like, I still have a layer to go here. This is like ridiculous. I have just straight olive. So my goal is to not purchase any other mini melters. The only other mini melter that I really wanted, like I wanted 2. I wanted waffle cone and vanilla ice cream as for blenders, because I kept finding that I was wanting to use ice cream or waffle cone. So this is sugar cookie dough, cream cheese frosting, waffle cone wackadoodle. But I'm going to try and hold off. This is Jacked Up. This is a vanilla mocha. No, vanilla hazelnut mocha espresso sugar milk Rice Krispie treats. Streuselkuchen. Still going. Bananas, Foster, Ooey Gooey caramel, and waffle cone. I just have a little bit left of that. Have a blackberry jam butter cookies. Gilligan's Brew carbs. This is probably the bigger part of like the drawers. Like this probably houses the most stuff. Vanilla Crunch donuts. I think everybody kind of needs that one. Gilligan's Brew. I always like to keep that on hand just to blend. Campfire Marshmallows is a good one. Let's see back here. What do I have? Summer Lovin' 2.0. Royal Sugar Cookie, which is always good to have. Alright, I need to pull some of these out that I just have a little bit left and try to get through so I can make some room here. Blackberry Rainbow Sherbet Lemonade. Oh, so I was trying to do, okay, this is funny. So I was trying to keep bakery over here, kind of earthy, fruity over here, and then like fruity over here, but I don't know. I think I just screwed it up. No worries. I don't know what's up with the label there, but okay, we're not going to go through all this. Like, we're getting Clean Cotton, Lemon Sugar and Love Spell, Spiced Apples and Peaches Ice Cream, Zen, which I love Zen, so, and then So White. Okay, so you can basically, you get the idea here. All right, let's move up to the next shelf. Okay, so this is the next shelf up, and I will say that honestly, I really like from Rose Girls, I like to just buy the chunk bags because I feel like I just like the already mixed stuff. Like, I like the mini melters okay, but I don't know. I just, for whatever reason, I just really like Marshmallow Smoothie. I just like the already blended one. So we've got peppermint, which this is probably my favorite peppermint ever. You know, the funny thing is too, is that I have blackberry, which I was trying to work through and get rid of. Not that much. I baked zucchini bread, saltwater taffy, Monster, oh, here's other Monster Cookie Fluff Puffs. Blackberry Kokomo. More Gilligan's Brew. Cream cheese frosting. So rather than have all these blenders, I would have rather just spent my money on things that were already mixed. Pumpkin pie, cream puffs, cup of cake, whipped apricot ice cream, the olive branch, which I do like to mix. I do like blending with that. Goodnight Moon. I'm glad I got some of this before she shut down the last mini melters. I did really like that blend. Summer Breeze, Noel. This one's really, really good. Let's see. Lemon Summer Breeze. This one's pretty strong. I don't know how much I love the lemon in that. Lemonade, which is a great blender with a lot of things. This is from the Mario restock she did at Christmas time. Koopa Claus needs a latte. Daydreamer, I really like this blend. Summer Breeze, which I think is, it might be Gain and, what is it? Gain and something else mixed? I can't. Yeah, it's some sort of laundry. Not 100% sure. It smells, actually it doesn't really smell like Gain to me. I don't know. I have Yourself a Merry Mario Christmas. Very Lovely Birthday Cake. Sugar cookie dough, which I don't know why the label's all jacked up, but it is. Pink sugar. Oh, so here we're getting into, I have a super pan of Michonne. I love this scent, but it seemed like I could never get it, so I just went ahead and got a thing. So I cut it up and I put a little bit in a separate bag. The apple fritter carbs, which was good for like winter, or not winter, but fall. And then potion packs. I have cotton candy frosting, which is great to mix with like rain, or what else was I thinking? What else? Cotton candy frosting and rain was really good. I don't know, I can't remember, but it's a good mixer. Oh, I have rain right here. I didn't even realize that. Okay, and then I have cookie dough, brown sugar, also a great blender. I grabbed tobacco because I feel like with sweet scents like caramels and whatnot, tobacco is really good. Also, I have a big bam bag of the almond, and this is really good to mix into that. I have pumpkin cupcake, more brown sugar, toasted marshmallow, French baguette, which I like to keep on hand. This guy here is probably from the very first potion packs that she ever like released. Glazed donuts, Starbucks coffee. So this roasted coffee is very odd. Like, this is a very strange smelling coffee. I don't even know like what to say about this. It's very weird. I don't like it at all. It's like kind of like sweet or something. I'm not sure. I don't love that one. Just plain old donuts. Buttercream cupcake. Vanilla Bean Noel Rice Krispies. Sugar cookies. Another Starbucks coffee, because I do like to blend with her coffee. And then Trix. Let me smell her Starbucks coffee. So you can kind of see, I don't think I need to pull everything else out, but there's a lemon curd fizzy pop, another cotton candy frosting. What is that? Apple cider, pumpkin spice latte from the fall. And then black pepper, because I like mixing this with lemon curd and like toasted marshmallow. Yeah, so again, you guys, like seriously, I wouldn't have, like, I don't know I never, until I came in and started organizing this, I did not realize how much I had. Like, I knew I had a lot, but like actually sitting down and like going through it, I was just like, oh my gosh, this is a lot of, like, this drawer barely like shuts. Same with this bottom one down here. I mean, do you see that? It's like impossible. Okay, so let me put everything back and then we'll move up to the next shelf. It's getting shorter. Like, these are probably like 2 of my bigger bins, so we're not going to be here all day, hopefully. Okay, so this next bin is a little bit easier, a little bit smaller to talk about. So these are just my VCS loaves. Now, I recently did well, this is not all my loaves. Some of them I have cut up and in bags, but these are the ones that have not been chopped up yet. So this is what's going on. Now, I did de-stash a ton of loaves. I think I had like 20 to 30 loaves that I de-stashed because I realized that I just had like way too much. So let's go ahead and get in here. I have Purple Haze, which is one of my favorite scents. Cookie Monster's Haze, which I'm still, like, the verdict is still out on this one. I think I like it, but I need to warm some more. I have some fall ones. These will be good for fall. Pumpkin Jackie O Embeds, Cream Cheese Waffle Cone Overpour. Can I talk? Axeman of New Orleans, which is a pumpkin milkshake type scent. I have Cookie Monster's Apple Cinnamon Ice Cream Man. I do like the Chef Wendell's Bombshell Blossom bag that I have, so I need to kind of see if I like that or not. Then I have the Spirit of Bob Hope. I love strawberry rhubarb. Let's see, this is, oh god. This is strawberry rhubarb pie topped with chantilly cream. I think I really like this one. Can't wait to get that one up and cut up and melting. Pumpkin Cupcake Embed, Carnival of Souls Overpour. Central Park Snow Globe. Hitchcock Presents Embeds Cookie Monster Overpour. I think this is, what is this? Rich zucchini bread topped with blueberries and cream monster cookie. So hopefully, I don't love blueberries, so hopefully I'll like that one okay. This one I have is Charlie Song Embeds Cookie Monster Overpour. I think that's some sort of mango sorbet. It's waffle cone and mango sorbet and Cookie Monster. Then I have Mike and 11 for Embeds, E11E Overpour. Over here, I just keep like all the bags that I've collected, or not collected, but gotten with orders. Cafe Reggio Embeds, Hoppers, Morning Routine Overpour. So that is that. So I don't really plan on purchasing any more VCS loaves, or basically loaves in general. It's a lot. Once you cut it up, it's a lot to get through. Okay, so this next door is it's one of the skinny ones. So let's get into this bad boy. Okay, so this is more of the, like, these are like the blended Rose Girls things that I have. And I actually really like this drawer quite a bit because this has more of like the blended stuff. Like I said, here's the thing with mini melters. Once you start getting into mini melters, you're like, oh, I need 4 mini melter bags to make the one thing that I want. I would honestly rather just wait for it to come around in a pre-order or whatever. So this is Grandma Got Run Over by a Chain Chomp. This is like a blackberry jam butter cookie type thing. Did Somebody Say Frosting Peeps Cake? Cookie Dough Waffle Cone Wackadoodle. I have Candy Cane Forest. Lemon Cotton Candy Ice Cream Cake, which Angie kind of talked me into, but I don't really love that one, to be honest. I don't know why. I don't know, it's okay. I might actually like it. I need to warm it, to be honest. I have a half pie and Americana smoothie, which I love. Let me put this up here. I have a half pie and Americana Peeps Cake. You know, she hasn't been doing the pies lately, I noticed, in the pre-orders. I kind of missed that. I like the pies. Sandra D, I don't know why I said it like that. So I have 29th Street, Olive Street Zen, and then Raspberry Coconut. Raspberry Coconut Funnel Cake. I love, love, love this scent. This one I cannot wait to get on a warmer. Oh, dear goodness. This one is more dominant on like the funnel cake part, and it's very light on like the coconut raspberry, but for some reason it works. Okay. Then I have Follow the Yellow Brick Road, which I think is strawberry jam, strawberries and cream cupcake. Then I have Simply Amazing Bakery. And then Jenny's Perfect Sunday Morning, which is some sort of coffee blend. I thought I had a scent description, but apparently I don't. It's like a spicy coffee scent. Okay. Let me readjust and I'll be right back. So I literally cannot fit anything else in this drawer. Like I said, I'm getting a pre-order today, so I definitely need to do something about that. Okay, whoops. Let's see, let's move you up a little bit. So this last drawer on top, these are the skinny drawers. This is my sugar and spice collection. So what I did basically is I did it by kind of like rainbow color, but I didn't have any red. So I just started with pink, yellow, blue, purple, brown, and cream. It's an odd rainbow, but I was just trying to think, you know, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. And then I guess brown and cream would come last. There's like a Roy G B I V is the way it's supposed to go, but I didn't follow that, so that's that. Okay, I'm not really gonna go through the scents in here. I mean, like we've got some mysteries, strawberry, cotton candy, frosting rain barrel, which is a custom that I did. And if cotton candy, rain barrel, cotton candy, frosting, and rain, you can kind of guess where I grabbed that scent from. I've got lemon curd marshmallow, rain barrel, snuggle warm vanilla sugar. I actually really like that snuggle warm vanilla sugar. I have latte and sugar cookie whipped cream, some mysteries, love spell warm vanilla sugar, blue ribbon cookies, vanilla sugar waffle cone over here. That's the warm vanilla, love spell, warm vanilla sugar. The blue ones are like the laundry ones. And then it goes back. So I don't know how you can see that. Okay. Let's move up here really fast. So here is where I like to put some, so basically what I did is I made this little bin, and it's basically the bathing garden. I got this card from the last bathing garden restock. I love the design on it, so I put it in this little acro bin here. Basically what I did is I put some little samples in here that I want to try to warm through to see if I like them or not. So I just put like some ones from my last order so that I could try them out. So there's that. And then in this bin here, it's basically what I did is I've been putting samples. So what I have in here is like Americana Smoothie Crunch Donuts. Back this out just a little bit. Oh, I am backed out. Okay. Well, anyways, all right. It's just samples. We might go through that. I don't know. I feel like this video is getting really long already. And then over here, I have some Heart Tart jars from Tiffany's. I have rosemary mint and sinus relief. Rosemary mint and sinus relief. I think sinus relief is the only thing left in here. I think I warmed through all the rosemary mint. And then I have Ocean Waves and Clean Cotton when I was kind of obsessed with those scents. I don't know if you can see or not, but my tower here is like, it's pushing down in the center. And because it's so heavy, like I had lots of heavy stuff on the top here. And then yeah, it's not important. Okay. Okay, so in this bin here, I have VCS, what are these called? Blossom bars. And then I have my Sassy Girl Aroma, what are these called? Brittle bars or whatever. So I have Sit and Spin. Actually, here, let's just do this. These are actually pretty sturdy, and some more bags, of course. I have a bag of Emma Frost back there. So I have Pretzel Bakery, which I love. I have Rambler, which is another pretzel scent. Reservation, which I picked up based on scent notes, but I don't know if I love this one. I have Carry On Cowboy. And then Sit and Spin, which I have worn before and I really liked it. The Blossom bars I have, I don't know how this one got all screwed up. I think it broke in transit, so that's why it sits all funny. Meet Me in St. Louis. Let's see. Try to smooth that stops falling. I have Rocky, which I have a crap ton of that. This I actually bought from a D-stash, Apricot Jackie O. Jackie O Supreme, which I had bought to use as like a blender. This one actually smells quite good. And then I have Ramon's French Quarter. And then, like I said, the Emma Frost bag in back. Bam bag. Okay. Let's see if that'll close. Okay, let's see if I can raise you guys up a little bit. Oh, I guess you can kind of see this, can't you? I don't know. I think this is as tall as this camera can go, so I might have to get out the step ladder here. Okay, so this is my bathing garden area, and so what I do is, like, these are my older clams up front here, up top. I warmed through a lot of bathing garden. You can see Salty Siren is from last year. I love that scent. Venetian Spa is a really great spa scent. This is one of my favorites from her. I think I got Tunnel of Love this year. Oops, I guess I can throw that away. So this starts like the new stuff that I just recently hauled. So the salted almond milk, cloud maze, fizzy lavender soda, which I need to retain my label on there. Let's see if I can just kind of like show you, because I don't want to go through every single one. I keep all of my samples. So I have one from last year, Seashells on the Seashore. Elsewhere, this big thing of circus bread that she sent, which I thought was so sweet. Okay, let me try to get on this step ladder here and see if we can move up. Okay, it's going to be a little shaky here because I am on a step ladder. So to get up into these top drawers here. So these are actually older scents. I forgot. I was trying to do them like in order, but I forgot I found a box of bathing gardens, so I just busted them out like this. So I've got some rose glaze, whatever you want to call it, Calypso, Ooh La La, Ringmaster's Paramore, the Cloud Maze, Big Top Lemonade, which I really like, Cheshire's Cat, Keep Your Temper, Starlight Soda Pop, Salted Avocado, which is a new one, and then two new ones back there. So I kind of probably need to rearrange this back to old first and then new later. And up at the very top here, I have the Empire Alchemy bags that I got from the overstock of pre-orders. So I got some really good ones. I got this Barista's Breakfast, which now I just said a little bit ago about the big bags, but I am going to share this with my friend Candy. We're going to do like a little box. Like, she has sent me like random acts of kindness like all throughout, gosh, probably like the last 3 years or something crazy. So I said, I'm going to pull some of these out for you and send some so you can try them. So I'm not going to have this much, but I do really love the scents though. So I'm kind of like, she has to be like a really good friend for me to send some to her, because I'm like, especially this Red Hood. Oh my gosh, it's like a bready scent. Oh, I love bready scents. Okay, let me shut this off and then we'll move into the other stuff. So I'm just going to show this to you guys one more time before I pull it out. So when you open the closet, this is what you see. So you see the bin, and then I have everything set up over here so I can pull it out and access it easily. And then these little tiny bins, which we will get into, I'm going to pull them out and put them on my desk. And then we'll get into these bins down here, these big guys. And then I'll come back and do this little bin here. And then we will move to the left. So I just showed you all the center row. And now we're going to go this way here and then move around, and I'll go through the different shelves. All right. Okay, so these are pretty much the first 3 bins from that shelf. So I got these from Marshall's. I just happened to find them. I was looking for some like smaller little bins to put some of the smaller things that I have in. So this is Destination Wax. So I have Citron and Fig. Actually, if you just saw my recent haul, I mean, that's pretty much what is all in here, is all of the different scent shots. I like how they hold the scent shots really nicely. Lavender Mint. I do have some of the blocks in here. I have Shop Around. I have some samples in here as well. Meyer Lemon Salsa. So that's this first bin. This next bin I've had for I mean, not the bin, but the wax that's in it I've had for a little bit. This is Golden Willow Waxes. I've had this for a while, so it's probably ready to go, to be honest. Summer, what is this? Summer Muslin, sorry. I like these little 1 ounce scent shots. Baby Girl's Fave Blanket. Hanky Panky. Winter Duvet. Cotton Candy Daydream. I got a lot of laundry scents from her. Laundry on the Line. Corey Cleans House. A sample of Peppermint Swizzle. Sorry, the lighting is kind of crazy in here. Another Winter Duvet. Cotton and Blossoms. Hanky Panky, which is Love Spell Winter Duvet. Lumberjack Laundry. So that is just that second bin here. So the third one, I actually have a K-scented melts coming. So I'm hoping I didn't order so much that it's going to overflow this bin because it's pretty full there. But I have berry topped waffles. I have some of these sheep. I have one Customs back there. I think you can see it. It's Summer Breeze and Strawberry Milkshake. Sugar Frosted Plum. Ginger Ale. Vanilla Milk. This one smells really good. This one's really sweet. And that she actually just closed Customs again. I think she's just getting overwhelmed with orders, but I'd actually considered buying a bigger bag of this vanilla milk because it would serve as like vanilla ice cream for me. So I was saying I wanted a blender of that. Bedtime Baby. I don't know, I think we're getting too bright here. I'll fix that in just a minute. Relax. Enter Sandman. I really wanted to try some like Sleepy Time blends because I always kind of gloss over those and things. Okay, so those are those 3 bins. I'm going to put them back. Okay, so this last bin that is on that same shelf is this rose gold bin that Ramona sent to me, which is kind of funny. I put it in here because she gifted the basket to me. Super sweet of her, but she recently just became a Scentsy consultant, so go check her channel out if you are interested in Scentsy. But I made a Scentsy order probably, gosh, was it a couple months ago? I can't remember, but I just purchased a little bit just to kind of try some Scentsy out again since it had been a while. And they have some pretty decent scents, like Mystery Man is one I knew I liked from before, so I went ahead and grabbed Mystery Man. They were just coming out with their new summer, and I need to change my lighting on here because this is not working. Just gonna go Pina Colada Cha Cha. It's too bright. I'll fix that before the next one. Okay, Summer Holiday. Blue Grotto. There we go. Sea Salt and Avocado. Oh gosh, I'm getting shaky now too. I need to eat. Sheer Leather, which I was super excited to try this one. Sorry. That's just a nice manly note. Okay, anyway, so that is that. Let's move on. Okay, so that was my first shelf. This is the second shelf. So these are my Super Tarts clams. I do have more. This is just one bin of them. Like I said, I've warmed through a lot of Super Tarts clamshells, and I try to just keep the ones that I really like. I was for a while buying a bunch of Super Tarts, but I kind of chilled out. So I have Very Good Cookie, Hollywood, Flying Monkey, Oz, which is a repurchase, Arrow, here I should just do that, Adventure Melts, Flame Princess, that's a repurchase, Punisher, which I warmed in my last warm review, Harry, which I have a love-hate with this. I love the French baguette scent, and I kind of sort of like Magically Delicious, but I don't love it. I have Borg, somewhere I have a second one, I think. Ego, I really like that one. P.F. Chang's, I have I feel like I had a bunch of clamshells of that. Maybe I don't anymore. Maybe I warmed through them. Rosalie, Jaws, which I plan on mixing. Fairy Dust, which is one of my favorites. Happy Birthday, I love to mix. Raj, Angie made me fall in love with this one. This is that cinnamon roll and pecan. Amazing. Dream Girl, I've had that multiple times. Fake and Bake is just like your standard. Darth. Jenny. My friend Candy sent this one to me and I actually really liked it. It's kind of unusual. I don't know if I'd repurchase it again, but I liked it. Buffy is a great one. Miracle on 34th. So now these I would keep in a closed bin. And honestly, if you can see, they're kind of sticking together. So I think that's a bad idea. You need to keep them in like an open air container. I don't know. That's just me. I don't know if that's correct or incorrect or whatever. Insidious, love. Morning Monster. Angie, I told you I'd send you one of these because I just finished a BAM bag and I have 2 others and I don't need 2 to be honest. Torch is a great one that I think is underrated. Grey's Anatomy. Christmas Vacation, I only have a couple cubes in there. I should probably pull that out and use it. Morning Monster, another P.F. Chang's. Who Are You? What is this one? Oh, Jean. And then Grover, which someone had told me, oh, and I'm trying to remember who it was. This one is light, so I guess we'll see. Okay, let's move on to the next bin. So this is Bathing Garden. Now, as you can see, this bin is not, you know, like it should be standing like that. And then back here, it should be like that. These are not very sturdy. I mean, I paid $2 for a 2-pack of them. So I guess I should have figured they wouldn't be that great. But eventually I'll probably move, like I'll be able to move back into a more sturdy bin, like once I kind of get through my collection. So this is all of like my newer stuff. Exactly 2 Days Slow. What is this? Down the Rabbit Hole. Lavender Meringue Mint. The Reddest Crown. Polar Cookies. Water Mint. Peppermint Marshmallow Fluff. Mint-tastic. Maddest Almond Cake. Peppermint Marshmallow Fluff. Alice's Memory Garden. Okay, I can't see these, so I'm just gonna go through and do that. This Reddest Crown is Strawberry Rhubarb, and it smells really good. It's like a strawberry rhubarb scent. It's flaky pie crust, sweet sugared strawberries, tart rhubarb, and it smells really good. If you like rhubarb scents, you'd probably really like this one. Got that. It's a little bit chilly here today, so got salt water. That one's a really good one. Blueberry lavender sugar cake. I can't see. I don't know why I don't have my contacts in, so. Goodnight Alice. That one's a gorgeous clamshell. I'll just show you that one. It's so pretty. Strawberry Nonsense, that's one of my favorites. Another lavender, oh, I remember now, I ordered a ton of lavender meringue mint, and this is fizzing lavender soda. I don't know why I'm having trouble reading the labels on these, but anyway, so that is I keep another part of the Bathing Garden in this blue bin. This is like my newer order. I do have a haul on this if you want like more detailed descriptions and whatnot. I just kind of went through it really quick. Okay, so sorry about the lighting and on the Bathing Garden. I couldn't see them for whatever reason, so hopefully I can see it this time. Okay, so this is another Acro bin from the Container Store. I think you can find these other places too. They're really sturdy. They have a place for a business card here, but the SEMA one is too big to go in there, so I went ahead and just left it blank. But at some time I might make my own card and put it there. I don't know. So anyways, I just have a few of these. Let me see if I can kind of Move this in a little bit. So back here, I have a Zen Garden white linen. Actually, I'm just going to show them to you. I'm not going to read them all aloud. You can see. Actually, you know what? If I probably move in, you can tell I am not used to doing these collection videos. So Gain Type and Fresh Picked Strawberry. Velvet Sugar Type. Black Raspberry, Marshmallow, and Waffle Cone. Brown Sugar Cookie Dough. That one smells really good. Date Night. And then I have some samples. Pink Sugar, Love Spelled Cotton. Downtown Bakery. Cashmere and Cocoa Butter. And then Ocean Breeze and Clean Cotton. Okay, so I do plan on ordering from Simo again at some point, but I'm not in a super huge hurry because I have not warmed anything of hers yet, so we'll see. Okay, so that's the end of the first shelf. All right, so this is my Rose Girls bin. This is the chunk muffins only, and so I switched containers for this one because I wasn't liking how I was storing them before, and I seriously cannot believe how many freaking chunk muffins I have. Like, it is freaking insane. So this is also from the Container Store. It's called a Curver, and they have like different styles and brands. You can see how deep that is. Like, I seriously did not realize. So here's the thing, like, I did not order Rose Girls, like, at all. Like, I rarely ever ordered from Rose Girls. And then I discovered her stuff after she was not a, when she went more ready to ship, is when I started getting into Rose Girls. And as you can see, okay, let's just get into this. So Orange Jelly Donut, I don't love this one. Caramel Sandalwood Tobacco, love. The Whole World, this is a good one if you like Olive Branch. Abracadabra. Espresso Gilligan's Brew Pie Crust and Peeps Cake. Probably have a few of those, yeah. Another one. Yeah, when I order chunk muffins, if I think I'm really gonna like it, I'll order a few. That one. 2 Turtle Koopas. What is this? Vanilla Sandalwood and Cinnamon Glazed Oranges. I bet that one smells really good. I haven't smelled that one in a while. Peppermint Cotton Candy Ice Cream Cone. Just kind of move. 2 Turtle Koopas. Apparently I got a couple of those. Coconut Downy Snuggle Baby. I was able to get this in the last, like, kind of ready to ship that she did. Got 2 of those. Innocence. That's one of my, I know which one of these are my older ones. I should really try to get through the older ones. Delicate Daisy. Bombshell Victoria's Secret and Cotton Candy Frosting. Orange Jelly Donut. I need to mix this with something. If you guys have any ideas for this one, let me know. But, maybe I should try it with a laundry. I wonder what laundry would smell like with that. Warp Zone, which is Monster Cookie Fluff Puffs, Peppermint Vanilla Crunch Donut. So, Campfire Cocoa. Starbeans Cafe. Guessing that's a coffee blend. Another Warp Zone. Bomb Blast. What is that? That's what it is if you're curious. If you can read my handwriting. Thwomps. Raspberry Coconut Donut Ice Cream Sandwiches. What is this? Choco Mountain. I don't have some of these I need to label because they don't have labels. Another, oh, whoops. There's a Choco Mountain right here. Choco Mountain. And then I found the, so this is Hot Cocoa Cupcake, Dunk My Donut, Vanilla Ice Cream. These labels I have are not sticky at all. They're pretty old, so not old as like I just put them on, like my wax is old, but there's a Bomb Blast, Imagine, Thwomps. I went crazy on the Mario. I kept the Mario card too because I thought it was super cute. A Merry Mario Christmas. Raspberry Coconut Donut Ice Cream Sandwiches. Some more Innocence. Blackberry mocha cookies, I really like that one. Pomegranate vanilla lace. That's a really nice one. Jumping on clouds. Blackberry mocha cookies. Caramel cherry coke float. Jumping on clouds. Butterbrickle dream latte. Another plum pomegranate vanilla lace. I really like that one. Treat yourself. This one is, I think it's lemon verbena Gilligan's Brew. I'm sure I have a Boo Spooky Castle. This one I actually really like. I don't love blueberry, what is it? No, blueberry. Is it blueberry cereal? That one's actually really good. I think the cookie or the, whatever the bakery note in there is really good. Strawberry lemon wackadoodle. Raspberry Zen. Don't love this one that much. I need to mix that with something hot and humid. Okay, so I think that's pretty much it in here. You get the idea. What I started doing with rose gold is I started ordering more muffins than the actual like chunk bags, because I found that you can get more like bang for your buck with the chunk muffins. If you don't love, like usually like the last pre-order with the bags, I was like, I can mix, like I have so many mini melters. I was like, let me just mix some of these up because they were pretty simple blends. I was just like, I can try them and see. Oh gosh, Sarbean Cafe, where? See, I've got random labels like falling off. Let's see if I can, oh, here it is. I need to put some tape onto these because, so my new goal is going to be to try to use up my mini melters like on a more weekly basis. Try to start using some of those up so I can, because some of them are on probably at least a year old, if not more. And see, I'm getting a pre-order in today, and I honestly don't know where these are going to go because this thing is freaking full. So, okay, so this is my Rose Girls chunk muffins. Okay, so this bin is my VCS shapes and pie slices and, you know, all that fun stuff. So let's go ahead and just move in here. If I can. Okay. So again, this is completely full. I decided to gather up all my shapes and put them in one bin. So this is the third shelf of my closet. So these two things take up the third shelf. So I was able to like get them on the shelves, which I much prefer because before they were just kind of all over the place. So I have Swirl, Friends Don't Lie. I'm not going to go through all of these because honestly it's a lot. So this is from the Stranger Things sampler. Some more Stranger Things. I have some of these. I think these are bling blocks. What is this? Marshmallow Man's Beehive, which is so funny because I like am hating lemon right now. I have Salted Caramel Jackie O. This one would be really good this fall. Spearmint Man. Irma's Clothesline. Another Stranger Things. I did put some of my what are these? Souffle pies. Why can I not speak? Madeline. Is she still making these? These little rose deals? This is Aunt Cheryl's Stormy Weather. I have a heart and hazelnut. Lizzie Borden's House. Pie Slice and Abdominal Snow Monster. Oh, I was looking for this. I was wondering what happened to this. I was like, if I lost that $4.60 clamshell, I'm going to be pissed. I didn't know where it went. So this is Sugar Spun Suds. Really like that one. That's just more Stranger Things. Happy Days on Cape Cod. I've had this one for a while. Well, I guess 2018, but 100 Acre Wood, that's pretty new. Little Shop of Horrors. This is probably like a Halloween sampler or something, possibly. Marshmallow Man Pajamas. Marshmallow Man's Cafe. Oh, I think I got a Marshmallow Man sampler at some point. Demogorgon. Angie said that one was really good. This is my newer one, Shamrock Shake. More Sugar Spun Suds. I saw Mommy kissing Cookie Monster. Dollywood. Oh, these are these big pie slices that she used to, or that she, I guess she's still doing cream cheese waffle cone. Another 100 Acre Wood. Yours Bow. I have a lot of older ones down here. I know I do. Oh, whoops. Damn, the label fell off this. You Are My Lucky Star. I feel like at some point I got a lemon sampler, which I'm kind of kicking myself now because I don't love lemon anymore. Like lemon curd, marshmallow milk glass, cream cheese blackberry cookie monster, On the Waterfront. This one, I don't know why this one is like changing colors, but it is. I usually keep most of my wax in a dark area, so I don't know. Saturday Evening Petitfours. I love this one. That was like one of the first ones I think that she'd have. Cafe Reggio. Cream Cheese Terra. Cookie Monster Man. Let's get another, see what we have at the bottom. Lizzie Borden's House. And then Breakfast at Tiffany's. So, I mean, that's pretty much that in there. But as you can see, I have a lot of shapes. And, you know, the shapes do go quite far when you cut them up because they're pretty thick. Like, if you look at them, they're pretty, like, thick. When you buy them, you don't really think... I don't know. I always thought when I bought shapes, I was like, oh, I'll get through that super fast. But that's not really the case. It takes me like a couple melts to get through some of these shapes. So I'm not ordering from VCS right now. I don't have really any desire to like watch her site to see what she's making at this point. You know, it's kind of like when Cookie Monster was kind of like the rage and everyone like bought a bunch of Cookie Monster. I'm kind of over Cookie Monster. Like, I didn't really get on that train until like later on down the road. But now I'm like, I'm sort of over Cookie Monster. And it seems like for a while that's what VCS was selling. So, okay, let's move on to the, we'll move on to the other shelves. Okay, so here's just my sample bucket of things, samples that I've gotten in order. So this is a really cute like pom-pom thing. It's quite full. My other little basket is not so full, but I've got like some, this is like a random Super Tarts sample. I have, of course, Empire Alchemy, Teddy Bees. On top, I've got some Sassy Girl, Aroma, L3. It's just all different samples. I like to put them all in one place. I like to go through them too and see if I actually want to warm them or maybe pass them on to someone else because I don't always like love the samples. Sorry. Okay, so let's move on to the next one. I'm not going to go all the way through everything. Okay, so this is my Super Tarts bin, and again I have the card in the front. This is another Acro bin. I really like these because they're open air containers. Like I said before, I feel like sometimes the ones that close, because I was using the Container Store shoebox size with the lids, but I feel like they need air. So I've got that from the Easter thing from a couple years ago. I've got some not samples, some Scent Shots, Super Shots. This is from a recent order, the Mist. I have some of her, I forget what these are called, but you can see they break super easy. Cinna, Manny, Cujo, which is one that I really like, Aria, Winchester Ink, or Incorporated, cream soda raspberry cotton candy cake. I Want It Now. I already did Aria. Draco. This one's, actually really like Draco, if I remember correctly. Then of course my Gain fresh strawberries, which I am like hoarding, but you know what? I'm not gonna hoard it anymore. It was a Pop-Tart, super cute. You can see I just cut a slice of it, and then I was like, okay. This is Luke. I think that's pretty much it. You get the idea. So I just kind of throw stuff in here. I don't have anything that is pressing from Super Tarts right now. Like, there's nothing that I really want. I feel like I've tried a lot of her scents. I know she's got a bazillion scents, but I think the ones that I've mostly tried, I've been through like quite a bit that interest me, you know, so I feel like I've got a pretty good handle on like what Super Tarts is offering. Okay, so now we're kind of moving over to where the white shelves start. I'm kind of moving around all over the place because I'm trying to make this efficient as possible because I realize I'm in deep now. So I have my steampunk cupcakes from Satin Susie Scents. I love these. I rebagged them because the bags they came in are, even though they're like super, super cute, like, but, and then also too, when I put them in these bags, like they got super, this happens to me with all wax. Like when I try to get them in these bags, it just smears everywhere. So I just taped the thing on, and then, yeah, so these are just kind of my steampunk cupcakes. I love like almost every one that I got, so I'm not complaining there. And then I have in this other bin, I have a random one. And then in my last order, I got some of these posies. So basically I'm gonna cut that and take it off the bag, but for now I just put it in there. The bag, oh, so what I was saying is the bags are super cute, but I don't think they're polypropylene. Like I don't think they're safe for wax. So there's that. Okay. So this, here, let me just move you over here. So this is my scoopable area. I did destash a little bit of these. I've got Let It Go, Christmas with sugar cookie dough. I just had like a lot, like I did order a lot before. Lavender mint donuts. I do like scoopables, but I just don't grab for them very often. I have a really old, I feel like this one's old. Olivia Wears Pink. This is when she was doing like the big ones. Snowed In. Eggnog Fritter French Toast. Sleepy Hollow. A lot of these are good for winter and fall. Beechwood Fairy Floss. This one. All of You Shaving Cream. I might send this to a friend because I don't love shaving cream scents. I have some really old Tiffany's, Clean and Sexy. It's So Pretty. Already did that one. Vanilla Crunch Donuts. Little Fluffy Clouds. Which I could mix myself with freaking mini melters. I have so many. I just didn't realize I have some more Goodnight Moon, which I did not realize I had a scoopable in. This, I don't love this one. That's why it's half full. This is Sugared Cake Donuts, Raspberry Jelly Whipped Cream. It was, I think it was just too heavy for me, or too heavy on the raspberry. Streuselkuchen Eggnog. Frosted Lavender Vanilla. Cupcake. Again, probably don't need that. Spa Delight from Tiffany's. Okay, so that's that. That is my scoopables. I have others like randomly thrown in, and you'll see where, but I'll get to that in a minute. Okay, let's move on. Okay, so while we are up here, I have this bin from, I think it's 31 Gifts or whatever. I just put Smell Pretty engraved on it, or had it engraved. And this is, so I had a bunch of boxes. Like when I do my weekly melts, I end up throwing around boxes of like stuff that I don't finish. And then it ends up, inevitably, it ends up in here. And I never put stuff back. So this is kind of a result of some destashes that I purchased like probably a year and a half ago. This is just some random things. I've gotten some random act of kindness from, this is from actually Lauren. She sent me a bunch of Sassy Girl aroma stuff, and I just put it in here because I didn't have like a specified spot for it. Rockets is bought from a D-stash. Like I said, I like to keep my D-stash separate from like my actual collection. I don't know why, I just do it. I have some two-timing Tarte, which I'm gonna test some of these to see if they are still even like worth keeping. I loved two-timing Tarte when she was around. Also Bonjour, which I'm gonna get to in just a minute. So I have all my two-timing Tarte on top, but down here, like, I have like a Super Tarte's French Baguette. I have, let's see, I have lemon snowdrop cookies, which I got from a D-stash. Whoops. I have some Circus concession. And I want to get into, my friend Candy sent me this. I pulled this for a melting basket, never warmed it. I have some more of the Sassy Girl Aroma. I think I have a bag of Violet in there. Anyways, it's a lot. Okay, so let's just move this over. Oh, and I have this. This is like the bane of my existence. I bought this from some girl, and I think it was 30 ounces of wax. I didn't get it at 30 ounces. I think I got it at like 18 or maybe 10 or something, but I mean, I still have a ton of it, so I'm probably gonna rebag it and try to send some to some friends. And because I don't love, it's like lemon and blueberry, and I don't love that anymore. Okay, let's talk about this really quick. So I have this bin of Bonjour. So I threw in this last night because I wanted to see how good this was still performing, and it's actually still performing pretty well. Like, I had heard that the throw on this wasn't very good. So she was palm based wax. I think, does it say on here? Oh yeah, palm wax. So, and then she switched, I don't know, maybe like a year ago or something. I can't remember. I don't follow her page anymore, or like really pay attention, but she had some really fabulous blends. So this one I tried in the bathroom and it did do pretty well. One thing that's cool about palm wax is you can just like push it out of the warmer. You let it just dry, or, you know, cool down, and then you can just push it out of the warmer and refill it. So I do like that. Probably try to get through this stuff because I don't want to waste it. And I did pay money for it. Versailles, that one sounds really good. She's got some really fun blends, like lemon lavender shortbread. I'll probably end up using them in my daughter's bedroom and the bathroom just to try to get through them. So that is why I have a bin of that. Okay, so I'm just going to show you guys in here really quick. So here I just have some scrubs, like a bathing garden scrub is right here. I have my Witch Babies, a couple Lush products, and just a few things that I didn't want to put in my regular like Lush collection because they were fresh and I wanted to use them fresh. Not that my other stuff isn't fresh, but you know what I mean. So let's go ahead and let's jump into this drawer system here. So this is a 3-drawer Alpha system from Container Store. This is my Woof Wicks collection. Like most of these, if you just go back and watch my hauls, you'll know what's in here. So I won't go like too in depth, but I just kind of put the little bags here because they seem to fit nicely here. And then on the left, I just put the scent shots there. And then the clamshells are kind of in the back there if you can see them. And I like the way that this is set up. I think it looks nice. So there's that. This drawer, is like literally Scentsy testers. I'm probably going to put these in like a bin, like one of the small bins that I have around here somewhere once I kind of consolidate. But my friend Angela, My Clothes Smell Like Candles, is a Scentsy consultant, and she sent me the summer spring kit to smell some of the scents when I was making an order. So I'm going to try to warm through those. And then down here is all of my Walmart wax, which if you guys, you can go to my hauls and just check those out and see what all I have. But I've warmed through some of these. Like, I've really been, like, you can tell the ones on the top are the ones that I've like got through. Bless you. So you can see I went crazy with the Walmart wax because I had never paid attention to it. So there's Maui Beach Waves. Really want to try this one. A lot of people talk about liking this one. So that is my Walmart bin. It's in a pretty big bin there. All right, so this little container here, I just have, let's see, let's flip it around. I have different size bags I think I have 3x3, 5x5, 6x6, and then I have the big honkers, and then I just keep my Tiffany spoons in here, cotton balls. Sometimes in there I'll put Q-tips. It's not really for wax, but whatever. Okay, so there's that. And then I have this, let me see, let me move you out a little bit here. So here I have, this is bathing garden that I got from D-Stashes. So I used to buy D-Stashes like a mad woman, and I ended up with a lot of just random things. So I have that. For a while, oh, not this one. This is Love and Madness. I loved this scent, and so when I put like kind of like a shout out, like I need this, a bunch of people sent some to me, so thank you guys for all that. Some of you guys sold them to me, some of them just sent, which was really cool of you guys. I have 1 cube of Elf Morning Blend, might as well like try to use that. Oh, I do have, so a Life Deliberate soap company, and I'm trying to remember, Thumb Coast Cargo is her name. She just reopened back up like this year, I believe. She does make wax melts and candles, and I think body care, mostly like soaps and stuff, but she did have wax, and so I bought some. They're huge bags. I think I have some L3 in here. Oh, okay, I thought this was all bathing garden, but it's kind of a mishmash of stuff. Oh, I have, Candy sent these to me, these Golden Willow waxes. I think I kind of put them in here because they're more winter scents. And then I have, someone sent me in a D-Stash Frosted Blackberry Cookies from Southbound. I have some more of this, which I need to close. All right, so you get the idea there. So I just put it in this priority mailbox because honestly, I was thinking like, this is just gonna be a temporary type of situation, but it actually would take me quite a while to like try to get through this box. So I'm just gonna stick it back there, put this box back here, so I can get to everything now. Everything is more accessible now that I have things kind of like moved around a little bit. So I really like that. Okay, let's move on to the other, to the under this table, out of the closet. Okay, so this bin here is stuff that I got from a VCS, like from a few VCS D-Stashes when I started rebuying from her when I hadn't bought in a long time. So I have a bunch of D-Stash stuff in here. Like I have a huge bag of this, and I cannot stand lemon curd now. So I'm like kind of pissed at myself for, actually this is mine. This shouldn't be in here. That's actually my own personal deal. So I got this out of a D-Stash. If anyone, like whoever D-Stashed to me, if you're watching this, please don't take offense. But I really hate it when people do that. When, you know, they don't put a label on something. It's fine. Like, I don't mind. I'll just rebag it myself. But Al Capone is actually mine. I don't know why it's in this box. But this I just ended up putting, like, D-Stash items. I just have, like, barely any Supermoon left. So, I don't know. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I need to do something with that box because it's just, it's been staring at me for a couple years. Okay, let's move over here. All right, so this is kind of like my D-Stash pile that I've started. That I do have a few people that have like messaged me and asked for some of these things. So I just have it kind of sitting out here. I don't know why this is out. I don't know if I was going to D-Stash this or not, but I need to check into that. And then I have like the mind reader. Okay, so let's get into this bin though. I think I talked about this a little bit. Let me move you over for just a second. I think I talked about this bin in my last video, and I still did not, I didn't organize it. I just ended up putting more stuff in it. I'm just going to keep it, to be honest, because I just I don't have room. Like, I don't have anywhere to put this sweet lavender. Like, my bin is completely full. I have a huge thing of pop art. Probably what I'm going to do with these blossom bars, since you saw that I had like 5 or 6, probably going to chop them up and do like a CYO with like 2 blossom bars each until I can get it down to like, so I have 2 blossom bars for myself left over, because Like this one here, let's use this as an example. I have a Crescent Hotel. I had a whole bar of this. It has taken me probably like 6 months to try to get through this, and I'm still not finished. By the time I get to this point, it's salted mocha marshmallow. By the time I get to that point, I'm so sick of the scent. Beautiful Jackie O Loves Fall. I don't love this one. I might send some to a friend to see if she might like it. I just don't love that. I have a Leprechaun. I have a lot of randoms that are like almost empty, so I probably could minimize this down. I have some more that my friend sent me. This was in a melting basket bin, which again, like I said, I'm really bad about that. This is almost empty. Pumpkin sugar donut. So this was my fall bin initially, and then I just started like putting everything. Sasha sent that to me. This is really good mixed with stuff. This is actually Backwoods Bomb Pot Martini, but it's not labeled. I just know because I know. Oh, I already did the Breaking Violet. I have just a little bit of Jackie O's Post. I have a cookie dough hot orange Danish. Apple clove butter. Okay, so you get the idea. Basically, this is a hot mess. Hot mess express, as Angie would say. Okay. So, again, I'll probably keep the lid off, and I'll probably like try to do some destashing so I can kind of get this like under control a bit. But let's go ahead and move over to the other storage unit I have here. Let me see if I can raise you guys up. Okay, so this top shelf here is L3, and I don't have much L3 because I did buy from L3 and then I warmed through a lot, and then I ended up buying from her again recently because she had a lot of scents that I was interested in. So I didn't get too much. I just got mostly like the, what are those called? I don't know. And then over here I have some 4-pack, I forget what she calls them, but anyways, and then the bundt cakes up here. So there's that drawer. Okay, this next drawer is, so basically what I did with my VCS here is I just did all of my 4-pack coins, like they fit really nicely like this. So I did them like this, and then they just sit really nice. Like those are the tiles, the 2-pack tiles back here, and then the 4-pack coins, they just work out really good, like set up like this. So I did that. And then over here I have the cookies from Sassy Girl Aroma, and then also some of the donuts. So there's that. And then in here, so this drawer got emptied quite a bit because I was trying to put more things in the closet than out of there. So here I just have some pies, or actually, what did she used to call these? These aren't pies. These were her, oh, her loaves, sorry. I don't know why that was so hard for me to figure out, but she did them like this, and then she started making them like this, and now I don't know how she's making them. I think maybe it's like this. Again, here's another one that, I don't know if I love this one, Sesame Street Bakery. That's okay. I don't know, so you know, I might like chop it up, chop it in half or something, and try to maybe destash half. And then I have a sugar cookie latte loaf down there, and then I've got some clamshells. I don't want to mess those up too much, and then I have a chunky tub. I really like these chunky tubs. This soap and suds smells so good. There's something in here that I really love the scent of, and I don't know what it is, but it smells good. And then, whoops. And then I have some of her new Polypro bags in for the chunk bags. Okay, so there's that. So this down here was originally like where I kept a lot of VCS loaves, and then now I just have like cut up stuff. So I have like Tiffany Candles, Cider Lane Donut Shop with Danish butter cookies overpour. I have a full thing of pita. I feel like this was a, what was this, a super pan? It kind of looks like it, but I kind of can't tell. I just saw I have a lot. Oh, you know what? I think I had two, was it a sidekick? I got 2 sidekicks, so I just combined it into one big bag. Some L3 back here. some Cookie Monster's milk glass that I cut up. So that's basically that. And then I have a couple more VCS over here. Okay, in the very bottom here, let's see if I can get in here. So if you watch my last two Teddy Bees, you can kind of see what I have in there. I think I might have them on a playlist, I'm not sure. I do put most of my hauls on playlists, but if you are interested, you could see what's mostly in this bin. It's just two different orders combined. I think I'm getting a third order soon, like today or maybe next week, so I'll probably add it to that collection, but that's basically it. I thought I'd just put Teddy Bees in there since I need to try it and see how it does for me and all that fun stuff. So, oh, and then one last thing here. I'm just gonna let's just kind of move you up real fast here. So over here, I have one of those gold bins that Ramona got me. So I'm sending that loaf back to my friend Candy, but I'm gonna start like a basket of stuff that I want to send to her. So I put that there, and then also right there, that brown bin is another one of junk. Not junk, but here, let's just move over there. Okay, so this bag is, again, random stuff. So we've got a bag of Lucky Lemons. Angie, I told you I'd send you some of this because you said you couldn't find your Lucky Lemons. I love this scent, Count Your Blessings. Oh, look, we have more freaking mini melters. I have some Tiffany's stuff. It's just randomness, to be honest. Just stuff that I didn't have a spot for, that I didn't feel like making a special area for. I need to really just work on it. Okay, so I'll explain what that pink box is back there in just a minute. But this is my bag collection, or, you know, the bags I've collected. So to the left is, let's see, left is Sassy Girl Aroma, to the right is VCS. So let me move in. Let me just say though, first of all, I did not realize how many bags I had until I actually pulled them out and started putting them on the shelves. I took them all off the shelves because I do want to reorganize them. Like, I'm going to sniff them and make sure that I love all of them. Or if, you know, I'm kind of feeling iffy about one, I might take like half the bag and put it, you know, rebag it, destash it, that kind of thing. And I might just go through and make sure that I really like everything. Now, there are a few scents in here that I really, really love. So, and some of these bags are not all full either. Some of these are almost finished or half empty. So it's not as bad as it looks, even though it looks pretty bad. Okay, so let's go ahead. Let's start in on the VCS. So I have Hopper's Morning Routine, Fairy Fluff, Grease is the Word, Blackberry Jackie O, Afternoon Petit Fours, Lemon Marshmallow Mermaid Pie. Then behind it I have Day Tripper, Strawberry Rockford Peaches, VCS Carousel Embed Surrey Dream and Overpour. I actually really like that one. Witch's Chair, which is another nice one. Hitchhawk Presents Cookie Monster Overpour. Let me move over. This Elm Street Dracula Vanilla Smoothie. I actually requested this one. It's really good. Cookie Monster goes to Monaco. Let me back up. This is actually pretty empty. The Creamy Pumpkin. Let's see. How can I get in here better? Move this back. Sorry. Okay. Strawberry Fields Forever and Terror Will Never Go Hungry Again. Overpour. That one's actually, I don't remember if I've actually warmed that one and if I like it. The Great Pumpkin, Jackie O Cookie Monster. Another Elm Street Dracula Vanilla Smoothie. I figured like the Bombshell Blossom bags you can't always find, so I went ahead and I was like, oh, just get two. I have Curbano's Cafe Cubano. I think at some point I requested just a straight coffee scent, and I think that's what this is. Still completely full. I love this one. Chef Wendell's Cinnamon Squares Apple Cinnamon Ice Cream Vanilla Wafers. You can see that one. I don't know if I love that one. I love this one. Dancing with Grandma Violet. It's got like the violet scent with peaches and something else. Jackie O's Cup of Joe. This one is like half empty. I think I already called that one out. Okay. Let's go back here. Trying to figure out how to situate this. Deep Slumber, which I love. I have not broke into this. I need to break into this soon. Dracula, I love this one for fall time. Violet, one of my favorites. Bellmead Beauty, this is actually really pretty. It's white nectarine and something else. I have two. For some reason, I tried to find one through a D-stash. Where did I finish off back here? Cookie Monster's Haze. Frozen Hot Chocolate. Cookie Monster's Milk Glass. I think I did that one. I do these. Hot Patootie. Irma's Clothesline. Five Families in the Shadows. Fezziwig's Christmas Party. Chicago Outfit. So I already did that one. Okay. Here Comes the Sun. Time Warp. Zebra Gum. Mulholland Drive. Peachy Keen Jackie O. Day Tripper. Then Lemon Marshmallow Mermaid Pie. Okay, so that's the VCS. Let's move to the Sassy Girl. I have, when I first started buying from Sassy Girl, sorry, the lighting's kind of like, it's a overcast day today, so let's just go ahead here. Let me try to move you in a little bit better here. So the first one I have is Sunset on the Beach. Wait, was this the one? You know who, like if you're watching this, you know what I'm talking about here. Is this the one that you were looking for? Okay, Ladies in Lavender, Delicate Cycle, Jelly Donuts Cookie Monster, Get the Funk Out. Let's see, let me move over this way, see my shadow. Fall Dining with Cookie Monster, The Hideout, Butterbrickle Latte, Beach Bum Bakery, Bake Off. I have other words besides Bake Off for this collection video. Clean Cotton Clackus, Turkish Mocha Marshmallow, Latte Whipped Cream, which is one of my favorites. I have a second bag of that back there. Me Am Cookie Monster, Surf and Safari, Salty Sea Air. Another, is this a second Beach Bum Bakery? Did I already do this one? Snickers Coffee in the Kitchen. I only have one of these left, so I should just use that up. Lava Java, Cookie Monster Pretzel, Montego Bay, Beach Blanket Bingo. I did a lot of beach nights, and honestly, I probably should destash some of these beach nights because honestly, it's, you only need so many beach nights. Wake Up Cafe, Marshmallow Fluff, Lattes with Cookie Monster. There's only two in here with that guy. Vanilla Bakery, Tidy Whities, Wishy Washy. Let's grab these other two. Splishin' and a Splashin', Sweet Ocean Breeze, and Take a Bite Out of Grime, which is another laundry scent. So this is my bags. So again, I do not recommend having this many bags. This is kind of ridiculous. Of course, the big bags are taking up a bunch of room, and a lot of them I have warmed through quite a bit. So they don't look, I mean, they're not completely full. And honestly, some of those I could snap like right through because I love the scent so much. Some of the other ones I'm just kind of like, they're okay. You know, like I don't love them, but I do like them. So that's that. Okay, let me show you one more area. I pretty much covered everything. That's pretty much my collection, which I think is more than enough, if you know what I mean. Oh, by the way, this pink thing back here. So I'm doing the thing that Canada Kim does where she's doing the end of year, like warm overall reviews. So these are like all of my empties that I need to go through and put like my thoughts on them, and also send notes, so that at the end of the year I can just easily go through these. And so you can see I've got like scent shots down here. This bin came from the dollar spot at Target, by the way. So I just have to do that and then get them in my bag, because I'm keeping that bag in the closet that for the year-end stuff. So the last part that I did not go through anything was the Empire Alchemy, because I really just hauled that. Let's see if I can just move you in a little bit so you can just kind of see. So I have King of the North, California Sun. So I don't want to pull them out because Nom Nom, which is that churro scent, and then a bunch of scent shots. So I just have them like neatly stacked. And then down here I have the Satin Susie scents, which go, like you can't see, but if I were to lift, you can kind of see how they go back. So these stack, which is really nice if you don't have like this top one here is like, I can't stack anything on top of this one because it's over the top, but down here I can, because you know it's like that. So those are the two collections that you didn't see like more in depth of, but I just recently hauled those. So if you want to go back and watch the hauls, then you can. And then that was pretty much it. And then basically all I had left was this little samples bin here, which I got some really good samples in the last Rose Girls box that I got. That one smells so good. And then I've been wanting to, I had a muffin of this and I wanted more. I was like, this is so good. Love Yourself Fluff Puffs. And then I got Americana Vanilla Crunch Donuts. I have some Bathing Garden Forevermore. Some Simo Baby Soft. I might send these to a friend. Blue Raspberry Slushy Fruit Salad. I think this one might be too fruity for me. You guys know I don't love like fruity scents. Whoops, and I'm dropping things. Huckleberry Cooler. So anyway, so that's just that little area. So that is it, you guys. I am super like excited about where I was able to get my collection to. Well, so you can see here, this is what the shelves look like, empty. But I will put them back in, and everything does fit, as you saw in the like beginning clips, but that's me. I pulled it all out to show you guys. But yeah, that's pretty much my entire collection. I didn't go through every single piece, but you guys get an idea. Like, I have too much is pretty much the moral of this story. And I'm getting a couple orders in today. I still have a couple pre-orders out. Yeah, I definitely need to calm down a little bit. There is still a few vendors I want to try, but I'm basically maxed out on space at this point. I honestly, like, I really, as I was going through and like cleaning stuff out and going through things, I was like, okay, this is excessive. Like, if someone came to my house right now and like started like looking around, they would be like, holy crap, like what's going on here? So yeah, but this has been going for me for a while now. Like, I started with wax. When was it? It was back when Scentsy started, like, or when I got into Scentsy, which was probably, it was when Scentsy started, probably back in like, I want to say 2008, 2009, 2010, somewhere in there. And I really didn't find vendor wax until a couple years later. And then, so it's been a while for me that I've been collecting wax. So I've like constantly, like, I'm constantly moving it. Also, another consideration to think about too, if you are thinking of like, you know, buying a lot of wax in a small amount of time. Well, actually, it's not been a small amount of time for me, but if you consider like purchasing every month. So an organization just in general is you always have to, you need to think about it like this. Everything you own, you have to touch at some point, like in a monthly, 2-month, 3-month period. You constantly have to touch it and either move it or do something with it, dust it, clean it, whatever. So that's something to consider when you are decluttering and trying to like really purge and minimize things. So like all those bags I just pulled out, guess what? I have to put them back in and I have to do something with them. You know, I have to see, okay, do I want to keep all these? Like, are these scents I'm going to be able to get through? Do I love them enough? That kind of thing. So you know, you have to do something with everything. I'm hoping this makes sense. It's been a long video. So, okay, that's it, you guys. Also, my friend Angie did her collection video, her Hot Mess Express, and also I just recently saw Ariana, Wax Obsessed Forever. She did a collection video. Trying to think who else I have seen recently that did collection videos. Those are the only two that I can think of right now. My random favorite thing, she's an oldie but a goodie. If you want to look at like a huge collection, she has a big, and she's got a lot of like the older vendors like that we don't see much anymore, which is kind of cool. And who else? Oh, I think Just Jenny. Just Jenny has a great collection video. And I'll try to, if I think of some more, I'll put them across the screen. But those are like the main ones that I really like. So, okay, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it wasn't too shaky or too all over the place. But that is pretty much it. I think I showed everything. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.